This was just the first move, and it was a foul move. It was not cool, man. Not cool. That's my dog's tail. It's Friday night. Settle down, clown. Well, the good news is that I lost some weight. The bad news is I want to celebrate with food. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening. I did lose weight because I went to the doctor to an appointment today. I lost like 7 pounds. It's pretty good. I'm only like 5-6 pounds away from my goal. So that's not bad. So good news in the doctor front. But it would have been nice if it would have been on time. It was an hour late. I waited an hour. I showed up early, and then I waited an hour past my appointment time. I don't know if you guys heard or even care, but they canceled the late night show with Stephen Colbert on CBS. CBS said it was financial reasons, which, by the way, at this very moment, Colbert, the Late Show with Colbert, was the #1 show. It was rated #1, so it doesn't really make sense. Late night television has been changing. Television has been changing, you know, with all the advancement in technology. Everybody's watching things on streaming or on online. It's so splintered now with the audience that you're not going to get the same demographic results as you normally would on television anymore. That whole thing has to change. That scale has to change. I actually used to watch his other show on Comedy Central back in the day, the Colbert Report, which was very funny. It was really funny. Now, this doesn't really hurt Stephen Colbert that much because we got a year to do the show. He has great credibility. He's going to pick up where he left off somewhere else if he wants to. It's going to be of his choosing. So he's fine. He'll be fine. This was just the first move, and it was a foul move. It was not cool, man. Not cool. I have to thank the subscribers. We're over 2,600 subscribers now. So thank you guys for subscribing, supporting the channel. In which case, the new challenge and the next challenge has been 3,000, and we are that much closer. So I think we're going to hit 3,000 pretty soon. I think we're going to go all the way to 10,000 and up. I just have to make better videos. Not so. This is cool coming on here on a Friday night because back in the day, it was a whole different Friday night. There was phases of Friday night, you know? Like there's phases. Like this phase here is the laid back, talk to your video camera on your phone phase. This is when you're older. This is the older phase, as long as you have accomplished all of the early phase Friday nights, which means going to the club, going dancing, going to the bar, going drinking. One of the things we used to do back in the early days, early Friday phase, was I used to go pick up a buddy of mine Friday nights on 88.5 was the blues show. And I would pick up a couple of quarts of whatever we were drinking at that particular time. Sometimes I was OE, Old English, whatever they had in a quart size, because we're in Florida. They didn't have 40s back then. I think you could probably buy a 40 in Florida now. But back then, you couldn't really find a 40 in Florida. Yeah, early 90s is more of it, yeah. But we used to ride around the neighborhood in that area and listen to the blues, talk crap, you know, talk shit, chill. I'm not encouraging you guys to do that. It's a different era. And then there came the club phase. You get out to the club on Friday night and you'd start your weekend, man. And we had a good time. I went through different phases. I went through the dance club phase, where you're doing a lot of dancing, doing a lot of sweating, doing a lot of craziness, looking sharp. You got to look sharp. You had to be tight. You know, you had to have a little gold. You had to have a nice outfit. You had to have some clean shoes. Although at the end of the night, they probably weren't going to be too clean. Then that, and then the industrial alternative phase. That was a fun time. That was a little crazy. You know, slam dancing involved. I did a lot of drinking, and I don't do that much now at all. I think I drink like once a month. But that's because I got it all in early. I got it all in, man. And I got a lot of and whatever was left to get in, I got it done while I was out on the road as a comedian. Because then you're drinking for free. That's even worse. So whatever phase of Friday you are in, if you made it this far in the video, put it down in the comments. I gotta know, what phase are you in, man? Are you out at the clubs? Are you chilling? Are you listening to music? Are you vibing? What are you doing on your Friday night? Let me know.